Royal Enfield was a brand name under which the Enfield Cycle Company Limited. They sold motorcycle, bicycle, lawn mowers and stationary engine. Founded around 1901. Founder Albert Eddy and Robert Walker Smith. The longest living motorcycle design in the history. Enfield built motorcycle business became part of Norton Villiers in 1967 and that business closed in 1978. Enfield converted cycle into motorcycle 1901 and motor cars in 1902. Enfield Auto Car Company Limited. In 1955, Enfield Cycle Company partnered with Madras Motors in India, forming Enfield of India. Based in Chennai, started and assembling the 350cc Royal Enfield Bullet motorcycle. The first versions were assembled from components imported from England. Starting in 1957, Enfield of India acquired the machine necessary to build components in India. And by 1962, all components were made in India. While Norton Villiers acquired 33% of Enfield India, the assets of Enfield Diesel Engine Division and Pedal Cycle and Spares Division were not picked up. Royal Enfield produced bicycle at its Redditch factory unit is closed in early 1967. Enfield of India continued producing the Bullet and began branding its motorcycle Royal Enfield in 1999. Products 1899, Royal Enfield were producing a bicycle modifying by adding a wrap-around four-wheeled frame, retaining a rear middle saddle with handlebars, having a front-mounted passenger seat driven by a rear-mounted DDON engine. After experimenting with a heavy bicycle frame fitted with a Minerva engine clamped to the front down tube, Enfield built their first motorcycle in 1901 with 293cc engine. A light car was introduced in 1903, powered by either a French Eder V-twin or DDON single-cylinder engine. In 1906, car production was transferred to a new company, the Enfield Auto Car Limited. The independent company only lasted in 1908. In 1907, Enfield merged with the Aldi's and Onion Pneumatic Engineering of Brinkman and began manufacturing the Enfield all-day automobile. By 1910, Royal Enfield was using 344cc Swiss Mustache V-twin engine or large displacement JAP and Vickers Wholesale engines. In 1912, the Royal Enfield model's 180 sidecar combination was introduced with 770cc V-twin JAP engine, which has raced successfully in the Isle of Man TT and Act at Brooklands. First World War 1911 to 1921. In 1940, Enfield supplies large numbers of motorcycles to British War Department. Enfield used its own 225cc two-stroke single-cylinder and 425cc V-twin engine. They also produced an 8 HP motorcycle sidecar model weighted with Vickers machine gun. In 1921, Enfield develops a new 976cc twin and 1924 launched the first Enfield 4-stroke 350cc single using a Prestwich Industries engine. In 1928, Royal Enfield began using the bulbous saddle tanks and center spring-grinded front fork, one of the first company to do so. Second World War 1939 to 1945. During World War II, the Enfield Cycle Company was called up by the British authorizer to develop a manufacturing military motorcycles. The model produced for the military WD Bar C 350cc sidewall. One of the most well-known Enfield was the Royal Enfield WD Bar RE, designed to be dropped by parachute with the aeroborne tubes, the Flying Fella. First war, Royal Enfield resumed production of single-cylinder OHP 350cc model G and 500cc model J with rigid rear frame and telescopic front fork. In a World War, hanging for the transport, a large number of factory-recommended ex-military SV model C and OHP model C or single were also offered for sale. In 1948, a groundbreaking development in the form of rear suspension spring was developed, and that will start to fix the road-going model Bullet 350cc, a single-cylinder OHV. This was a very popular seller offering a comfortable ride. In 1949, Royal Enfield version of the new popular selling parallel twin appeared. This 500cc version was the fortuner of a range of Royal Enfield Metros, 700cc Super Metros and 700cc Constellations. The 700cc Royal Enfield Constellation Twin has been described as the first superbike. The 250cc class was imported in the UK as it was the largest engine which a learner could ride without a passing a test. In 1950 and early 1960s, Royal Enfield produced numbers of 250cc machines, including a racer, the GP and the Scrambler, and the Moto X, which is used to modify Crusader frame, leading the Link Fork and Willys Starmaker's engine. The Clipper was a base model tourer with a biggest seller being the Crusader, a 240cc pushrod OHV single cc producing 80 HP. In 1965, 21 bhp variant called Continental GT with red GRP tank, 5-speed gearbox, clip-on handlebars, rear set footresters, swept pipe and humpbacked seat also launched. It sold well with its race styling, including a flying screen resembling a race number plate which is doubled as a front number plate mount.